comment from Coach first, and then we'll take questions. Coach?
Well, that loss certainly stings. You only get so many opportunities in your career as a coach and as a player to be in a game like that. And we owe a lot to our seniors. We owe a lot to the guys that battled with us to be 13-0 and put ourselves in this position. In the same sense, you got to give Minnesota State. They beat us. They played a clean football game, and we made too many mistakes to be in the position to win the game at the end.
Thank you. Questions, please.
Coach, you have to feel pretty good at the half. I mean, you're down 10-0 and you make a nice comeback. You have the momentum. What happened?
Felt good at the half. Yeah, we did. We felt good going into halftime. We thought we had weathered the storm a little bit. We came out. We gave up a drive and a field goal and turned the football over again. We knew going into this game it was going to be turnovers and field position, and we gave up a lot of kick return yardage, punt return yardage, and lost the football 3 times. And against good football teams, you can't do that and win.
Did such a nice job this year taking care of the football. Only 4 lost fumbles coming in. What happened today?
Well, you got to give credit to Minnesota State. They did a good job taking the football away. And in the same sense, I can tell you this. We will never walk off the field with our heads down. We're proud of these guys, proud of our seniors, where they've led us. And again, we can't walk off that field concentrating on negatives. It is what it is. We got beat. We wish Minnesota State good luck.
Coach, what's next for this team?
I haven't had a lot of time to think about it. We gotta say goodbye to these seniors. It's a tough group to say goodbye to. So the next thing in store is to say goodbye to these guys and watch them walk off the field today is a tough thing. They've given us so much, and I know our underclassmen appreciate what they've done for us. Aaron Rother is 2-year captain for us, done everything right for us in our football program, and it's tough.
Drew, you get back within 27-17 with all those comebacks you had, you must have felt like you had a good shot.
Yeah, we've been in that situation before, but just taking care of the football, like Coach said. I mean, you lose the turnover margin, period. Don't have a good chance to win the game, and when the turnover margin's that different, we put ourselves in a bad situation. We put our defense in bad situations. I don't know the stats, but our third down conversion ratio couldn't have been good today. Yeah, no one put their heads down, that's for sure. Just didn't execute today.
Aaron, how much belief was there going into that fourth quarter? I mean, knowing what you guys have done this season, it felt pretty positive up until probably way through that quarter.
Well, the one thing with this team is, they never gave up. I think the same can be said for today. The score might not reflect it. Mankato State is a fantastic football team. They're extremely sound, and we knew that coming in. But there's always belief with this team until that clock reads zeros. We think we have a chance. Today, just a little too much to come back from.
Kurt, how about those 2 running backs today? They don't avoid people much. Your guy and their guy.
No, it's and we know going into the game that we were facing a good rush defense. They were facing a good rush defense, and you're looking at 2 football teams that have strong, powerful, downhill style running backs. And Connor Thomas ran the football well today. Logan Lauders ran the ball well today, and unfortunately the start of the first half, start of the second half, the wheels came off for us, turning the football over, couldn't sustain drives, pick up third downs, and we gave up third downs. And you looked at, I don't know, probably two of the best tailbacks in the conference without question today, and Minnesota State came out on top.
Aaron, I saw you kind of favoring your ribs a little. How sore were you, and how sore was this team?
Well, this team is extremely banged up. It's not an excuse. I mean, we talked about this week. It's week 14 of the playoffs. Everybody's banged up. Mankato can say the same thing. For me, it's just something that, you know, I got hit last week and tried to play through it today.
Kurt, what can you say about guys like Aaron playing week in and week out through these injuries?
Yeah, well, it's just it's attributed to the kind of kids that we have in our football program. We've, like Aaron said, you know, Mankato's not going to be in any different position. Everybody's got bumps and bruises and aches and pains at this point, and championship football teams like Duluth and like Mankato can play through those, and you know, they're going to have a lot of guys in the training room this week, just like we will, and it's part of the game of football is, you know, just a battle of attrition throughout the playoffs, and we were banged up heading into the game, so were they, and it's not an excuse. We got outplayed today.
Coaches, we were talking on the sideline, it's a good thing that this program expects to win championships, but looking back on it, I don't think you can, I know you didn't accomplish that, but it's hard to call this season anything but a success for these guys.
In some sense, yes, you know, the season was a success. You know, to be 13-0 and heading into the quarterfinals says a lot about this team. In the same sense, you know, I truly believed heading into this season we were talented enough to win a national championship, and a lot of that is attributed to the guys that have come before us. You know, they've set the bar for this program, and it's disappointing walking off with a loss, regardless of where it's at. You know, the unfortunate part of the national playoffs is everybody goes home with this feeling other than the team, and it never feels any better.
David, you were in on a lot of tackles, probably more as a defensive back than you'd want. What made this team so tough to stop?
I think they just took advantage of the little mistakes that we had. Every big play that we had, we just miscommunication between, from a secondary standpoint, is just a miscommunication, and they took advantage of that, and they got points on when they could, and they just outplayed us today.
Aaron, your final game here, you know, outcome wasn't what you expected. Just kind of summarize your career here at UMD.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't have wanted to spend it anywhere else. You know, going to UMD really taught me a lot about not just football, but more about what it's like to be, you know, an upstanding human being in society today. You know, you see a lot of these schools around the country, regardless of the level, and you know, I feel like it's just about football. You know, the coaching staff, and I vividly remember that from my visit. You know, they're classy guys that do everything the right way, and it's truly been an honor to wear the Bulldog jersey for 4 years. It sucks it's come to an end this way, but you know, looking back on it, you know, I'm proud of everything that I was able to accomplish, as well as this team was able to accomplish in my 4 years.
Another question? Okay, thanks very much, guys.